Hello, this is Ron Paul with your weekly update for Monday, August 8th. Last Friday saw the release of a bombshell jobs report with headlines exclaiming that the U.S. economy added over 250,000 jobs in July, far in excess of any forecast. The reality was far more grim. Those jobs weren't actually created by businesses. They were created by the statisticians who compiled the numbers through the process of seasonal adjustments. That's a bit of statistical magic that the government likes to pull out of its hat when the real data isn't very flattering. It's done with GDP, it's done with jobs numbers, and similar manipulation is done with government inflation figures to keep them lower than actual price increases. In reality, there are 1 million fewer people with jobs this month than last month. But the magic of seasonal adjustments turns that into a gain of 255,000. Delving further into the jobs report, we see that many of the jobs that were supposedly created were jobs in government and healthcare. Government's jobs, of course, are paid for by siphoning money away from taxpayers. And healthcare jobs are increasingly created solely because of the ever-growing mandates of Obamacare. Other magic sources of job creations were temporary jobs and leisure and hospitality, that is, waiters and bartenders. These aren't long-lasting jobs that will contribute to the economy's growth. They are mostly just jobs that cater to the tastes of the well-to-do who continue to benefit from the Federal Reserve's easy monetary policy. As New York, San Francisco, Washington, D.C., and other political and financial hubs continue to benefit from trillions of dollars of debt-financed government spending and the trillions more dollars the Federal Reserve has created from nothing, the politicians, lobbyists, and bankers who receive that money demand ever more exotic food, drink, and entertainment. The jobs that arise to satisfy that demand, we are supposed to believe, are the backbone of the job market recovery. Yeah, sure. 8 years after the worst part of the last financial crisis, the U.S. economy still has not fully recovered. The number of people employed may have finally begun to grow past its pre-crisis peak, but the quality of jobs has deteriorated, and the number of people who are still looking for jobs or who have even given up looking for jobs and dropped out of the labor workforce still numbers in the millions and shows no signs of shrinking. Quantitative easing, zero or negative interest rates, and other inflationary central bank policies cannot lead to lasting job creation or economic growth. Try telling that to the central bankers, though. They only care about aggregate numbers, not what is actually behind those aggregates. A castle built on sand is the same to them as a castle built on stone. Until the notion that wealth and prosperity come from a printing press is eradicated from the thinking of policymakers, economies around the world will remain mired in this malaise. Thanks for calling this update. A new update is placed on this number, 888-322-1414 every Sunday. The written text can be found on my Ron Paul Institute website at www.ronpaulinstitute.org and on my Facebook page.